Hello and welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway once again for the finale of race weekend number 6 on the pole. Today is Brandon Patterson alongside Charles Jackson. Forgot to mention I am Gordon Fantino, your host for this what will be an exciting race, hopefully. Henry Sanford and Amy Shelley, row 2. Daniel Day and Derek Bonassi, row number 3. Chris Washer and Mary Shelley, row 4. Jerry Shelley and Elijah Workman, row 5. Let's find out where points leader Jake Rogers sits towards the back, or actually not too far back, actually, because there's row 5, so he's outside row 6, starting 12th. Who do you ask is starting in 20th and got the award of the cursed pit stall? Charles Sanford. Where do the rivals?
Drivers, start your engines!
Where do the rivals William Duncan and Jeffrey Buckeye start? Towards the back and right next to each other. Adam Derrickson and Devin Whitson failed to turn in a time at qualifying, so they will start in the back of the field. As you see, field already rolling off. Won't take long to complete this pace up and get underway. You see Ford, Dodge, and Chevy all in the first 2 rows here. There you see last week's winner, Drew Austin, inside row number 6. Looking for different winner number 6 here in race number 6. Also an interesting thing, 8 people have 3 top 5s or 3 top 10s in the first 5 races. Let's see who can make it 4 and 6. As the green flag is out for Brandon Patterson, and he got a great jump over Amy Shelley. Jackson into 3rd, Day 4th, and we're hoping this one will be a little bit more calm than the nationwide race. Washer and Workman now as Shelley gets the wall. Here comes Charles Jackson into 2nd. Daniel Day now looking inside car 14. Shelley once again in the wall. Gene Sanford in the wall as well in the target house number 41. See all the skid marks from practice and happy hour. As here comes Daniel Day now in the Enterprise Chevrolet inside, and he will clear Charles Jackson as they come off turn number 4. And will try and chase down the number 17 of Brendan Patterson, who has worked his way out to a 90-second advantage now. Not 90-second, a minute, second and a half, as now the caution flag has waved. Mary Shelley is involved. Possibly a single car spin as Brendan Patterson takes the caution flag as the race leader. And with that, an exciting first couple of laps here from Bristol. We'll take you back to see what happened to Mary Shelley to bring out caution number 1. And we're back. Started off turn number 4 here with car 38 and car 80. And it ended in turn number 1 with the 38 in the outside retaining wall. Luckily, no one else making contact with car 38 of Mary Shelley. She's able to right it around, and we'll go back to green flag. Should be with all 42 cars still on the racetrack and on the lead lap. And we're back. Some people having to make pit stops underneath the caution. Dylan Young gave up 8th place to do so. Brandon Patterson, the leader. Daniel Day, Charles Jackson, Elijah Workman, Drew Austin, Sky Commons, Gene Sanford, Chris Washer, John McNamara, and Alex Jones, the top 10. I saw another guy on the apron. Who was it? Kyle Sosnowski. Jeff Ozzie Jr. was also on pit road during the caution. Green flag's back out. Jeff Ozzie Jr. is actually retired. Another good jump for car 17 as Charles Jackson peeked underneath the car 1 of Daniel Day. Chooses wiser of it, I guess. Decides not to make the move. As Elijah Workman's all over the back bumper of car 14. The unsponsored Dodge for Charles Jackson this race. They've had some sponsors on the car for most of the for all 5 of the first 5 races, but they have ran into some sponsorship issues apparently. As I think caution just came out. Yes, it did. Charles Sanford's involved. Jeff James is on his roof. So Charles Sanford and Jeff James involved in what will be caution number 2 now. Not quite sure what happened coming off at turn number 4, but it ended in turn 1 with the Napa Chevrolet upside down. Man, it's not been a very good second season for Jeff James and that 15 crew. They made the chase last year pretty much off a win at Daytona. And here they are 27th in points now coming into this round, and they have not been able to get it going yet. We'll take you back to see what happened to the DuPont Chevrolet and the Napa Chevrolet to bring out the caution. As apparently they're having a little bit of feud here, or they're waiting for Charles to get by. Apparently these were 2 separate wrecks, but they all focused kind of around the 0-1, I think. Oh, no they weren't. Okay. And then John Azala puts the 15 up on his roof. Wow. So that's how this one goes down, and Brian Patterson will lead. We'll take you back to the green flag now. You are watching the Jack Daniels 500 presented by Nissan. And we're back. You see that there, Kyle Sosnowski has retired as well as Jeff James. Cassandra Renzi has made multiple pit stops underneath this caution period. Brennan Patterson leads. Daniel Day second. Charles Jackson third, as all 3 manufacturers in the top 3. Elijah Workman, last week's winner Drew Austin, is in 5th. Sky Commons, Gene Sanford, Chris Washer, John McNamara, and Alex Jones top 10. Danny Everett, Pichu London, Amy Shelley, Henry Sanford, William Duncan, Jerry Shelley, Matt Dixon, Adam Derrickson, Brad Johnson, and we were hearing they actually did make a pit stop to put Henry Buckeye in the 8 car. And then it's Jake Rogers, Jacob Budd, Sam Young, Jack Smith, Matt Bonassi, Devin Whitson, Bob Johansson, Kyle Austin, Derek Bonassi, Trevor Meacham, Tom Gerard, Harrison Buckeye, Charles Sanford, Kyle Thomas, Dylan Young, and John Azala. Renzi goes back to pit road. And apparently Brennan Patterson, not a good restart, as now Elijah Workman has taken the race lead. Drew Austin is into second in one of the other RCR cars, and Sky Commons is into third. So now it was Ford, Chevy, Dodge, the top 3 on the restart. Now it's Chevy, it's 3 Chevys and a Dodge, the top 4. Followed by Chevy in 5th. As Drew Austin attempts to do something that only 2 other people have ever done, and that is win 2 races in a row. No one has ever won 3 in a row, though. As Workman works underneath the pedigree Ford of Mary Shelley, who hits the wall. That might affect Drew Austin and Sky Commons on this lap. Elijah Workman looking for his first Cup win now, as he's won in the other 2. I don't believe anyone's actually won in all 3 of my series yet. So Elijah Workman trying to make history in that way. Trying to chase down the 10 car, who was 2 laps down. Right now, Sky Commons and Drew Austin having a feisty battle for the 2nd position right now. These guys could work together. They might be able to chase down the 29 of Elijah Workman there. Oh, it looks like Sky Commons trying to make a move. Caution flag is out. Wreck here in turn number 1. Kyle Thomas is involved. Possibly Trevor Meacham as well. So we'll take you back to see what happened to bring out this caution, possibly involving car 06 Kyle Thomas. We're back once again, another instance starting off at turn number 4 and pretty much ending in turn 1, As nothing Trevor Meacham could have done, Jack Smith also gets a piece of it, as well as John Azala. For a second, I thought I saw some gray smoke popping out of someone, but I did not. So we'll take you back to a green flag now. Elijah Workman, your race leader. And we're back. No new retirements, although the 10 now is only 1 lap down. Mary Shelley's 3 down, and Cassandra Renzi 5 down. Elijah Workman still leads. Drew Austin, Sky Commons, Gene Sanford, Chris Washer, the top 5. Alex Jones, Pichu London, William Duncan in a scheme that he took to victory lane at Rockingham. Jerry Shelley and Matt Dixon, the top 10. Adam Derrickson, Brendan Patterson, John McNamara, Henry Buckeye, Matt Bonassi, Jake Rogers, Daniel Day, Devin Whitson, Bob Johansson, and Amy Shelley, the top 20. As the green flag is out, we're back to racing at Bristol, but for how long? Sky Commons to the inside line. He's wanting to race lead. He's going to have as they go down the back straightaway. Sam Young has retired with the gearbox. Underneath Shelley now, and going to try and pass the Harlem Globetrotters number 10 to put him back a lap down. Gene Sanford's now into second. Chris Washer into third. Alex Jones into fourth. Warren Cherry fits his way in between the second and third place cars. Mary Shelley in the wall back off turn number 2. Battle for third wages between Chris Washer and Alex Jones, 2 Rookie of the Year contenders, as well as throw Pichu London in car 18 up there. This could be his best run of the season. It actually would be. He has yet to record a top 10, and he's right now running in the 5th spot. As Sky Commons has checked out, looking for career win number 2. As I think we're already almost past the halfway point. Here comes Alex Jones inside of Chris Washer for third. Here comes William Duncan. He's going to make it 3 wide off of turn number 2. Shelley in the wall once again. So now move Jones into third, Duncan into fourth, and Washer back to 5th. Here comes Brendan Patterson back up to the front. Cassandra Renzi coming up off the track, or off of pit road now. Sky Commons out to a 1-second advantage, and the caution is out. As we have a wreck on the front straightaway, a lot of damage as Amy Shelley plows into this. Oh no, look out leaders, look out. Here comes Sky Commons through it. Oh my gosh, look out. This is a hornet's nest. Okay, Sky, come on, let them go by. Let these guys go by. As while officials will sort this mess out, we'll take you back to see what caused this mess. And we're back. It actually starts up there with the 33, but he doesn't go around. The 88 is the first car I see go around. And causes the stack up. Well, apparently 33 did go around. And then a lot of people ran into this, causing a big stack up. We'll probably have a lot more guys 1 lap down now. As you see these guys try and go through it again. We'll take you back to the green flag. We'll have about 30 laps to go when we get the green flag to restart this race. And we are back. 31 to go when we get to hit the stripe. Sky Commons leads. Gene Sanford, Alex Jones is in third. William Duncan, Chris Washer, the top 5. Brendan Patterson, Matt Dixon, Adam Derrickson. Pichu London looking for top 10, number 1 on the season. Matt Bonassi. Then it's Jerry Shelley, Henry Buckeye, Drew Austin, John McNamara, Jake Rogers, Danny Everett, Bob Johansson, Tom Gerard, Elijah Workman, and Charles Sanford, the top 20. Amy Shelley, Kyle Austin, Harrison Buckeye, and one other person, Dylan Young, retiring during the caution. As Trevor Meacham makes a dive bomb to pit road, Warren Cherry wants his lap back. He's got it off of turn number 2. Can Mary Shelley stick there? Yes, she can. This might help William Duncan try and get the race lead. And it will move car 6 to the race lead now. William Duncan looking for win number 2 on the year. Let me say the word right. Career win number 3. As now he'll try and relap the 38 of Mary Shelley, who has proven to be a big help here today. Depending on who you are. Whoa, and Sky Commons, I think, tried to voice frustration there with Mary Shelley. Did not quite work out, I think, as... Oh, Gene Sanford was airborne! Frustrations fly at Bristol. As Sky Commons gets into car 38, and I'm not sure what happened, but Jean Sanford was in the inside wall as well, and she comes up onto the track and gets T-boned probably by someone. Something happens to get that car airborne, though. Oh, well, whoops. Let's take a look back to see what happened that we didn't see on camera. And we're back. Let's see what happened coming off turn 4. You see Sky gets into the 38, and then they go down right into the 41 of Jean Sanford. She comes back up the track, slides into the outside wall, and then slides down the track. Oh, right in front of the 8 and the 4, and then the 29 drills her while she's upside down. The 24, Charles Sanford, gets into her as well. Henry Sanford and Daniel Day just missing her. I wouldn't be surprised to see Sky Commons invited to the hauler after this race. We don't know you yet, but we'll take you back to the green flag and see if any actions will come on that 11 car. And we are back. William Duncan leads. Adam Derrickson, Brennan Patterson, Sky Commons, and Alex Jones is the top 5. It's Pichu London, Jerry Shelley, Matt Dixon, John McNamara, and Danny Everett the top 10. Bob Johansson, Matt Bonassi, Drew Austin, Chris Washer, Charles Jackson, Jack Smith, Jake Rogers, Henry Sanford, John Azala, Jacob Budd, Devin Whitson, Kyle Thomas, Warren Cherry, Tom Gerard. Charles Sanford still on the lead lap as far as I know. Daniel Day, Elijah Workman, Henry Buckeye, and Gene Sanford have all retired as a result of the last incident. And the green flag is back out. Mary Shelley not going to be able to help anyone this time get the lead. As 3 wide for second now. Sky Commons wants it back. Man, he's got a strong car here today. Brennan Patterson into third now. Unfortunately, that Old Spice Chevrolet's now got some driver's side damage. You see it. Meanwhile, 32 in the 88 make a save in the back. Caution is back out as saving grace probably for the 11 points leader. Jake Rogers is involved, as well as Charles Jackson, possibly maybe even the 80, and the 46 of John Azala. As now the chaos gets to ensue on trying to get back where these guys are supposed to be. Meanwhile, we'll take you back to see what happened and bring out the caution. And we're back. Here's where it started between Charles Jackson and Henry Sanford. They get into the wall. There goes Jake Rogers around. Just a nice little 3-car spin that brings out the caution. John Azala, nothing to do with it. Let's take you back to the green flag now. You are watching the Jack Daniels 500 presented by Nissan. And we are back. Top 10 now is on this restart will be William Duncan, Sky Commons, Brennan Patterson, Pichu London, Jerry Shelley, Alex Jones, Adam Derrickson, John McNamara, Matt Bonassi, and Matt Dixon. There you see top 11 through 20th. And 24 cars only lap. Green flag is out. And will Mary Shelley help anyone this time? Yes, because she's right there inside of the 6. 3 wide towards the back of this pack as here comes Sky Commons for the race lead once again. He and William Duncan have been switching the lead back and forth so far. Brandon Patterson's been a leader as well. The 19 and the 6. Nice save for William Duncan. Nominate that one for best save of the year. As Sky Commons has cleared the 38. Now he's going to have to deal with the lap car of Charles Sanford coming off at pit road. Sanford gets out of the way, as it's a 1 second advantage for the car 11 over car 17 of Brendan Patterson. As next time by will be 10 laps to go, and that is crucial because that means any restart from here on out will not have lapped cars on the inside. Matt Dixon's into third, as well as Drew Austin into fourth. But it is a 2 second advantage for car 11 of Sky Commons. This only, I believe, his third race back. And he could be going home with a victory. As we'll look to see if there's any good battles going on track, although he's got to battle some lapped cars. Here's Derek Bonassi right in front of him. Derek had some struggles in the nationwide racing, and they continued here today. Oh, right into the wall in front of the race leader. So now Mary Shelley gets a run. Renzi to pit road, as now Bonassi gets the wall once again. And through all this, Brendan Patterson actually gained half a second on him. Gained about 3/10 of a second now, as Patterson had to deal with both of them, and I think Shelley just spun out. No, we're good. Still green. Next lap car would be the 30th Henry Sanford with 5 laps to go for the Old Spice Chevrolet. There's smoke. No caution, though. Now the caution is out. All Sky Commons has to do is work his way back to the caution flag, not pit, and he will go home victorious. There it is, across the line. Sky Commons now just does not have to pit, and he will take the victory here at Bristol. The caution, the wreck happened on the back straightaway. As you see right there, already 2 laps to go, so this one will not get back to racing. Brandon Patterson second, Matt Dixon third, Drew Austin fourth. The way to follow up the win last week at Darlington, Adam Derrickson fifth. Peachy London, his first top 10 of his Coke Vanilla career, in 6th. William Duncan, I know he won't be happy about it, but a nice, solid 7th place finish will help him out in the points coming into this race 4th. Matt Bonassi will come home 8th. Jerry Shelley and Danny Everett finishing out the top 10. Everett, that will be his 3rd top 5 of the year so far. He comes into this race 30th in the points. 11th through 18th, the last guys on the lead lap. Jacob Budd, Bob Johansson, Chris Washer, John Azala, Charles Jackson, John McNamara, Kyle Thomas, and Jake Rogers. I want to say that because probably only the top 3 might finish on the lead lap because of a weird glitch that happens only at short tracks in Dover. Although Dover's kind of short track in its own as well. But out of the final corner, Sky Commons will return to victory lane in the Coke Vanilla Cup Series. Not quite sure. I don't remember when his last win was, but in his 3rd race back from in return, he will go to victory lane. And I was actually wrong. Only 2 guys will finish on the lead lap. But like I said, through Jake Rogers was actually on the lead lap. Devin Whitson, Warren Cherry, where the fish car's 1 lap down. Henry Sanford in 26th. A rough day for Mary Shelley. Trevor Meacham 10 laps down in 28th. Charles Sanford disqualified in 29th. Cassandra Renzi 30th. It's actually the first time I've seen someone DQ'd on a track other than Colorado National Speedway. I guess that's the result of having pit stall number 20. But Sky Commons will go to victory lane. Congrats to him. Let's take you down to victory lane, see what he has planned for this return, and see if he can keep off the wall, which has been a rarity so far this season. I've been Gordon Fantino, and this has been a production of the INORL Racing Uncontained. See you guys next time. Here comes Sky Commons in the Old Spice Chevrolet for his turn at making some victory some victory circles here. Couldn't quite avoid the wall there a little bit, but at least he didn't hit it with the back end like everyone else has on the first turn there, the first left-hander. And he responds by hitting the back end on the inside wall. Well, he got the wall a couple times, but now we will take you to the point standings after the round of Bristol. Next up for the Cup Series, the Funimation 500 from Texas Motor Speedway. See you guys there.